Good day, good day, good day. Bienvenidos, bienvenidos. Bienvenidos a MGT Habla 101. You're welcome to MGT Habla 101 Sunday special. This is our 100th video on YouTube. Yes, it's quite an interesting season. From the first day we started till now, this is the 100th video. Both are the video and the short videos combine everything 100. So this is the 100th video, and today being a special Sunday special, we'll be talking about generational wealth. Yes, you heard me, generational wealth. Every one of us will be saying, you always want to be come from a wealthy family. Yeah, there are people that they've already established generational wealth for their children. Now you are not in that line. Now I just want to share the insights which personally I have received regarding generational wealth. I want to share the insight with every one of us. And that was last week. I watched a video clips, and they asked a particular young man, what's your biggest flex in life? And he said his surname. And that means, wow, so there's wealth in this family. And today being Sunday special, we'll be looking at Father Abraham regarding generational wealth. As we all know, Abraham was a wealthy man. In gold and silver, like he was so wealthy. So welcome to generational wealth. So in fact, I personally welcome you all to generational wealth. Now, one thing you need to understand about generational wealth: somebody must start it, and somebody must start that covenant of generational wealth. Yes, the wealth, because generational wealth is being regulated by spirits, but we are looking at the Spirit of God. Yes, the supervising spirit. You must establish, be a covenant with the Holy Spirit. That's the first thing you need to understand about generational wealth. It's not by you hustling. Most time when I see people using the word hustling, personally, I don't like that word hustling. Personally, I don't like it. To me, it's like struggle all the time. I don't like it. I'm not saying you should not be diligent in your craft, but see that everything you want to hustle, you are moving from different things. It's not really right. So number one, you must understand there's a covenant to generational wealth. Yes, there's a covenant to generational wealth, and this covenant must be regulated by the Holy Spirit. Number two is that you know the core purpose of your trade, what you are called to do. Abraham was herdsman, not Fulani herdsman, please. And you need to understand that he was so good with his trade, very good with his trade, that even his son Isaac was also part of that trade. So you need to understand your core purpose, because that's where the wealth will be flowing from, because wealth flows through purpose. Yes, purpose. So you need to understand the core purpose of your trade, your craft, the services which you are rendering, the products which you are selling. You need to understand the core purpose why you are doing that. Number three is that you must teach your children. When I say teach your children, it's not necessary your children will do the same trade which you are doing. No, it's not necessary your children will do that same trade. They can do something totally different. But there's still a principle guiding generational wealth. You must teach your children very early in life those principles that are guiding the wealth, and you live by them. The way you teach your children is that you live by them. It's not by you just speaking. They have to see you living by what you are saying constantly. You must do as you said. Number 4, you must understand relationship. I know a lot of you want to be up there in life. If you don't understand relationship, when it comes to having difficult conversation, you cannot be up there. Because people up there, most conversation are not pleasantry conversation, that are difficult conversation, things that can actually break you. But you have to still be there on that table with them and have those conversations. It's not every little thing somebody has done to you and you are not pleased with. The next, I will cut you off. I will cut you off. That means you really don't understand what generational wealth is all about. Most of the people you say want to cut off, most of those people, they're actually sent to you to help you to work in alignment, to live in that wealth. So if you cut everybody off, who will you not have? Because you need relationship, you need partnership to work with people. Father Abraham was not working alone. He was doing business with other people, even in other countries. So you need to understand relationship, how to relate with people. Be okay with difficult conversation. And you need number 5, you need to discern your children's purpose. Not because you are into oil and gas, you are into business consulting, you are into transportation, and you think maybe your children will also be in that line of trade. They may not be in that line of trade. You just need to discern your children's purpose. Yes, as a parent, you have the right to discern their purpose because you brought them into this world. So it is very necessary you discern their purpose. Just like Samson's parents discerned his purpose, told him also what to do. Though Samson disobeyed every of the rules. But Samson cannot say that his purpose was not mentioned to him. Now, the next thing, which is number 6, is that you must submit to legalized authority. Yes, for you to maintain that wealth. It's not everybody you fight. It's not authority. You see government authority, you want to fight them. You need to understand how to collaborate with government in any space you find yourself, so that you can maintain the business which you are doing. Because one government policy, just one policy, can wipe away even your 50 years old business. One policy can wipe it off completely. So understand this. You must submit to legalized authority. For me, for the final session for today, you have to let go of every wrong desire. Yes, you think maybe your desires they're right because they look pleasing to you. It's not necessary they're pleasing to you. They might be wrong for you. You might have this mindset that, okay, this is what I want to do. This is the kind of person I'm looking forward in getting married to. Because most times you think, once you see the person, you will know the person. You'll be surprised when it comes to divine thing. If the person appeared to you, you will not even know it's the person that is appearing to you. You will not even know if God will not open your eyes. And for your eyes to be open, you must let go of any wrong mindset. This wrong mindset, to you, they are good, but in divine script, they are wrong. So you need to understand to let go of wrong mindset. Let go totally of wrong mindset. And this wealth, you can have this wealth and also be in another family, and that wealth can vanish from you because that person is not in alignment to generational wealth. So if you are somebody that have that blessing when it comes to generational wealth, you must know that generational wealth must also be in alignment for it to continue. That's why when Isaac, it was time for Abraham to get a wife for Isaac, he told his servant, go to a particular place. In this place, get me a wife for Isaac, not wife of this land that we have. Go to another place, to my hometown, and get a wife, because he understands that for this word to flow, somebody must be in alignment, that also this covenant of wealth is also part of their lineage. That's why if you see most royal family, they tend to marry same royal family. It's quite rare to see a royal family marry somebody that are not in quote royal family. They tend, because they want the wealth or the lineage to continue. It's not necessary because your father is not king, your mother is not queen. It does not change the fact that that generational wealth is not in you. There are other people around going, which I've talked to. They also possess that substance of generational wealth. So you let go of any wrong desire, even your friendship and everything. You understand that this generational wealth, you need partnership for it to continue. Thank you very much for being part of today's episode of MGT Abla 101 Sunday special. This is our 100th video. I thank you all for being part and for the encouragement, the support which I've received thus far. I'm saying a very big thank you to everyone. And also always pray for eyes that see, ears that hear, hearts that understand, and the capacity to do what you've seen, the capacity to do what you've heard, the capacity to do what your heart has captured. May God bless every one of us in Jesus' mighty name. Thank you and remain blessed. Take care and bye. It is well.